guys, thank you so much for tuning into my first video on YouTube. I'm so excited to share the second year of my journey with you guys. I started this channel, I called it Positively Healthy Vibes, because I'm the type of person that likes to stay positive mentally and to also have like good energy, good vibes. I don't like negative stuff. I stay away from drama. That's not me. I'm not about that life. You know, I like to keep it positive and happy. So Positively Healthy Vibes, that's the vibe on this channel. I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm trying to keep it healthy. I'm trying to share some tips and tricks with you guys along the way, because of course, being that this is not my first journey, but my fourth, and so I've learned a lot of stuff, and I want to share that with you guys as I continue to lose weight. So far, I've lost just about 50 pounds, and I have another 30 to 40 pounds to go, and I'm looking forward to hitting that goal in hopefully less than 12 months, hopefully less than, before 2020 is up. But either way, I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna keep going, and I want you guys to come with me on that journey. I want to give you guys a brief overall summary of my journey up until this point, which has been 7 years long. I have been up and down with my weight for the past 7 years, and I've lost weight, I've gained weight, I've lost weight, and I've gained some more weight. And here I am, down 50 pounds. I haven't gained any weight back, thank God. Well, I did a little bit when it was quarantine first started, but we'll come back to that later. So I started my weight loss journey. Well, first of all, I have always been at least a little bit chubby, like my whole life. And then as I grew older, I became not just chubby, but a little extra overweight, fat, whatever you want to call it. But I wasn't a little bit chubby anymore. By the time I got to high school, I was on the big side. So I have done little diets here and there throughout my high school and early college years, but nothing where I really stuck with it, nothing where I really even saw any results. Until 2013, that was the year actually I had just started my first full-time job out of school, first starting my career. So in 2013, I made myself a New Year's resolution, and I said, I'm gonna lose this weight. And that's what I did. I got to work, I stuck with it, I did my thing. I started out at 271 pounds at the beginning of January 2013. And I would say about May, I had lost 45 pounds, and I got down to about 230 something. And then after that, I kind of hit a plateau, and I didn't really do much towards trying to lose weight, because I was actually feeling very confident, and even though I was at a plateau, I was okay with it for some reason. It was the most weight I had ever lost. It was the smallest I had been in God knows how long. So I was feeling myself a little bit. Fast forward a year later, I had, kind of maintained my weight, give or take about 5 to 10 pounds, up and down, stuff like that. A year later, 2014, I got into a relationship. I got super duper comfortable in that relationship and just completely stopped everything. And I not only gained all the weight that I lost back, but I gained more. I gained all the weight that I lost plus some. So 2015 was a really, really difficult, tough year for me. It was very stressful. Work was stressful. I was no longer happy in my relationship, and I was just having a hard time, struggling. I was not positive. I was actually quite depressed, and I didn't even realize it. By the end of 2015, I ended up taking a little break from working. I had previously already ended my relationship a couple months before the end of the year. So I was single, I was jobless, and I had time to focus on myself. So that's what I did in 2016. By February 2016, the very end, going right into March, I started my next weight loss journey. This one was a little bit different because I was not only bigger than where I was previously in 2013, but I was way bigger than I was. I realized I had gained weight. I could see it, but my clothes still fit, because I guess they were like stretchy clothes, so I didn't really think that I had gotten myself all the way up to 301 pounds. at the beginning of 2016, and I was shocked. I was very shocked. Because I was depressed, I was going through the motions of going to the gym and eating healthy, but I wasn't seeing any results. And it took me a while to like get myself mentally in the space where I could lose weight. And then once I did, the ball started rolling. I started losing weight. I had actually started I started a blog, writing, not videoing. I started a blog writing about my journey, and I was able to share that experience with other people through my writing, and it just became like a little mini community. So I had that support system, and it was really, really great, and it helped me throughout my journey. It helped me lose about, I went from 301 pounds to 256 pounds by September. In September, I started a new job, which kind of set me back because it wasn't, I was ready for work. I was ready to go back. I felt good. And I ended up in a very negative workspace. And someone who had just come out of depression and thought she was okay, going into a negative workspace did not help me emotionally. And I kind of just ended up stopping what I was doing. By November, I wasn't doing anything. Fast forward again to 2018. Made myself another resolution at the beginning of 2018. I was back to exactly where I was in 2013. I literally was at 271 again in 2018 at the beginning. So it was like, oh, it was some like big like, oh, it's meant to be. I'm gonna do it this time. So same thing again, 2018, get the ball rolling. I'm seeing results. I'm losing weight. All good. Regardless of the negative space, I'm in a better place. I'm determined now. I started a new job in April of that same year, and I actually really like my job. I like the people that I work with. Positive work environment. Stressful, still stressful, but the people that I work with, they're good people, and so that was what I really needed in my life at that point. Unfortunately, by May, June, I caught myself in another plateau. I had gotten down to about 245-ish at that point, and I wasn't seeing results, and I got just straight up lazy, you know. I was dealing with a whole new routine, and I didn't feel like doing the things that I was doing to lose weight anymore, and I kind of just slowly stopped, slowly let myself go. And then one more time, fast forward again to summer of 2019, my current weight loss journey number 4. I started out that journey at 265 pounds on August 17th, 2019. And like I said, we're coming up on 1 year since I started, and I have lost just about almost 50 pounds, 45 pounds so far, 45 pounds so far. So as of yesterday morning, I weighed myself and I was 220.2. Yes, 220.2. One thing about me throughout this journey is I've been pretty consistent, but also I've struggled. You know, it's not easy to stay in the weight loss journey, stay in the game full time, 100% without having any setbacks. You know, it's part of the journey. You're gonna have setbacks, you're gonna have a hard time, you're gonna slip up. It's part of the journey. Like, nobody's perfect, it's gonna happen. But I always pick myself back up. So around February, I hit my lowest. At the end of January, I got the flu. Right, I got the flu and I was sick in bed for a week. And now when I say flu, I mean regular flu, the regular flu, not COVID. So I got this flu and I was sick in bed for like a week, and I was barely eating. Like, I was literally eating like 3 crackers a day. That's all I could stomach. So of course, by the end of a week, I had lost 4 pounds, which put me at 221 pounds, point something. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so by the end of that week, that was the end of January going into February, I was 221, which is the lowest I had ever been, because in all my previous journeys, the lowest I had gotten to was 230. So to get now down to 221 was just super exciting. And I have been struggling to get out of the 220s ever since. Like, your girl is literally from February to now, from February to August right now, which is what, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yes, I use my fingers to count. Don't roast me, don't come for me. So literally 6 months of being in the 220s. When everything happened with COVID and everybody had to quarantine, I definitely had a full month in April where I not only stopped doing what I was doing, but I used it as an excuse to just eat whatever I want. And not only was I eating whatever I wanted, I was also not getting any exercise because I was home. I was being lazy. And I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to exercise, you know? But at the same time, I was also eating junk and carbs, drinking whenever I felt like drinking. So I was being super unhealthy in April, but thankfully I got my life together in May and I came back around. So April was my little like hiatus from my journey, my weight loss journey, my healthy journey, and all this stuff. I've definitely learned a lot, and I want to share those things with you guys because I've used several different tactics throughout my journey, because you kind of have to like let your tactics and the ways that you are doing things evolve. For example, I started with calorie counting and then I moved on to intermittent fasting, and right now I am on an OMAD protocol, and I would love to tell you guys all about those things in some future videos, because if I sit here and tell you everything in one video, we're gonna be here for a couple hours, and so we don't have time for all that. I do really appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out my video. That is my journey. I am at 220 right now, and I want to get down to about 170. So between 170 and 180, but that also depends on what I look like and what I feel like, because I've seen girls at 180 with my height and they looked amazing, but I don't know what I'm gonna look like. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. So I'm not gonna let the scale dictate where I stop. I'm gonna let the mirror dictate where I stop, because as long as I like what I see in the mirror, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna stop. And obviously I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue and maintain and stay healthy or whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning into my first YouTube video. My name is Natalie. I don't think I said that in the beginning of the video. I'll probably put some kind of words when I figure out how to edit. I'll put some kind of word somewhere with my name. Also, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff that all us YouTubers want you to do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.